Hello everyone and welcome to my Big Bold 2.0 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy spies inconvenience, Brooke gets Edge and Taylor and Bill's maintenance mission, the intense and the delightful, B&B, spoilers for the following 2 weeks, September 23rd to October 4th, uncover that Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, will turn into the guardian of a monstrous mystery since Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, won't believe she should inform anybody concerning her cardiovascular breakdown and bound destiny. During the 7-day stretch of September 23rd to 27th, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, will get on a few advance notice signs that propose Taylor is staying quiet about something. Despite the fact that Steffy will test her mother, Taylor will attempt to lose her. With respect to Lee, she'll drop a few speculative clues to John Finnegan, leather treater Novlin, and leave him inquisitive. Albeit Lee will not yak what is going on, she'll get Finn to concede he'd want to find out whether a friend or family member were biting the dust. That will make it considerably harder for Lee to cover for Taylor since this clearly influences Finn and Steffy's family an extraordinary arrangement. In the meantime, Edge Forrester, Torsten K., will confess all to Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, about consenting to help Steffy, who's frantic to keep Taylor around. Edge intends to convince Taylor to remain forever, so he might get some information about that news. Since Brooke had a genuinely pleasant discussion with Taylor that finished with them pursuing companionship, she ought to be fine with that. In any case, Brooke might have snapshots of desire en route. We'll see Brooke spy a nearby second among Taylor and Edge that could leave her uncomfortable. Back with Steffy, she'll squabble with Trust Logan, Annika Noel, once more. Trust and Steffy will repeat Taylor and Brooke's circle of drama with Edge throughout the long term, so that will bring more strain. Other B&B spoilers say Bill Spencer, where Diamant, will choose he's holding nothing back on winning Katie Logan, Heather Tom, back in modifying their family with Will Spencer, Group Morrow. It appears as though Katie might be more mindful and leave Will battling to get a handle over all circumstance. Then, there'll be a photo shoot for Brooke's room line one that includes an extraordinary organization and execution. Jökull Juliusson is an Icelandic artist who's most popular for driving the band Kaleo, so search for him to have everybody shaking out soon enough. That is particularly valid for Trust and Finn since they'll wind up holding as common fanatics of Juliusson's work. Steffy will go along and spy both of them associating, so she won't be blissful about that. It turns out Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, will likewise get back to Los Angeles as this presentation starts off, so she'll partake in the music and backing Brooke's photo shoot fun. There'll be a live stream to assist with creating more buzz for Brooke's room, yet it'll be excruciating for Taylor to watch Edge and Brooke seeming to be an all-out power couple. It might leave Taylor contemplating what might have been. During the 7-day stretch of September 30th to October 4th, Taylor might have a few narrow escapes with regards to her mysterious. Will any other person sort out that Taylor's well-being is going downhill? Bill will likewise increase his determination to fix his relationship with Katie and be the man she really wants him to be. It'll be fascinating to check whether Katie can open her heart once more and trust Bill to the point of giving things another attempt. Obviously, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, implied that she wasn't prepared to abandon her fantasy of her own future with Bill. Might Poppy at any point effectively undermine Katie and Bill's get-together sooner or later? The intense and the wonderful spoilers express the following 14 days will be loaded with activity, so Will pass trespasses on town to refocus, gets back with invigorating new man. The striking and the lovely spoilers propose that Trust Logan might remove a page from Steffy Forrester's book and take off to refocus subsequent to losing expectation for what's in store. Will Trust leave town a solitary lady and return with a renewed person? Is it time for Desire to at long last find genuine romance and quit fantasizing about John Finnegan? Steffy Forrester has at last gotten everything she could possibly want. The striking and the lovely spoilers uncover that Steffy has at long last gotten her direction with regards to expect what's to come. Steffy has needed to end this line for a very long time, and now that Thomas Forrester isn't there to save it, Edge Forrester and Carter Walton concur. Trust figured she would basically have for the rest of the quarter to make this work. Be that as it may, the numbers are off by a long shot to where they should be, and this is as far as it goes for expectation for what's in store. Where does that leave Trust and her position at Forrester? Trust in a real sense doesn't have anything to do since her line has been closed down. Will Trust carve out opportunity to refocus? B&B spoilers: Trust Logan faults Steffy Forrester. There is bounty enough fault to go around for the finish of Trust's line. Nonetheless, Trust will fault Steffy more than anybody. Steffy needed Trust and Brooke Logan out of the organization. Steffy is additionally the person who convinced Thomas Forrester to leave the LA office of Forrester Manifestations. Trust is similarly as much to fault as Steffy for Thomas's choice to leave. Trust ought to have never gotten sincerely engaged with a man she wasn't willing to focus on. Trust knew all that Thomas had done before she chosen to begin dating him. Trust had no other person to fault when Thomas needed something she was unable to give. Thomas Forrester could nearly guess what Trust Logan might be thinking. Thomas and Trust functioned admirably together on the grounds that Thomas understood what Trust needed and could without much of a stretch make the plan. Tragically, similarly as in the past, when Thomas was terminated, Trust's new planners simply don't get it. Zen Forrester and RJ Forrester might be fantastic architects, they simply don't peruse Trust also. RJ's ability leads toward couture, and that isn't Trust's specialty. RJ would be extraordinary planning with Edge or Eric Forrester, thus would Zen, yet they are not Thomas. RJ and Zen don't get Trust's vision, and subsequently her numbers are extremely low. Trust's line basically couldn't make do under these conditions. Trust Logan finds what she wants. Now that expect what's in store is gone, Trust might have to carve out opportunity to conclude what she believes should do from here. Perhaps Trust might want to begin another line with another originator. Could Trust likewise find love while she is looking? All things considered, what could be preferable over to find a man who she can work with, who can see her vision and who cherishes her? How unexpected could it be in the event that Trust returns with a renewed person close by who is a splendid originator? Could expect the future be resuscitated? Maybe another name for another line is more significant. Regardless of the situation, Trust needs to find a man who isn't into Steffy and who needs his own lady as opposed to pursuing somebody who doesn't need, all things considered.